All right, so this document was sent to me by Saint, which was sent to him by one of his viewers named Howie. Since you mentioned free stuff in China yesterday, we can start with that. I will skip over the daily stuff, which normally gives out honing mats. First, we have a year-long Mokoko Bootcamp event. This kind of stuff is common in all things, on all games in China. So it's not a big surprise when it comes back. This is the first page of the reward. The rest is just the honing mats. 75 tier 3 leapstones every week, stuff like that, not a lot. The first reward is the dragon outfit you can see in the picture. The second one is a special title. The third one is a legendary card pack selection. The fourth one is a legendary card pack. The last one, it looks like this is the Mokoko tokens or the expert tokens. I can't remember. Do you guys remember? I wonder what the expert rewards are. This is expert. Looks like it refreshes in 20 days, or maybe it's a year long. No, it looks like it refreshes in 20 days, right? Because this is 1/8 to 4/23. Oh, so they just got this, right? January 8th, and it's going to March 23rd. And it looks like it resets in 20 days. Maybe they get more aura. What the fuck is this aura? This is the old Korean aura, isn't this? We don't have this, right? This is like the... I remember this aura. This is the other one. They have like 2 auras in Korean or something. I don't even know. It's fucking weird. The last one is a box loot where you can have the chance to get silver/card experience packs. Okay, so they get a Mokoko event. For expert rewards, this is kind of doo-doo, but... it's not the worst. I mean, 75 leaps a week. Let's say it is year round. 75 times 4 times 12, right? 3,600 leaps. I mean, it's something. The second big free shit we get is a honing nerf, quote unquote honing nerf, before a new raid comes out. So we are getting Thaemine in 2 weeks, 2/12. At the beginning of the month, instead of getting a honing nerf to us, they send out honing books. All these books to apply to a con gear, so you can just claim them once you have a character in your roster that hits the item level in the screenshot. All of these books apply to a con gear, and they're on Thaemine. And you can claim them once you've have a character in your roster that hits the item level screenshot. It's a lot of books though, 420. I mean, it's not that much. 840, 40 is a lot. 840. 40 is a lot on these. 1040. 1040. The armors are a lot. Every 5 eye levels, it looks like. It's pretty good. We got these 2 before. Did we get books on the way to Thaemine? It's hard to remember. That's the problem. It's hard to remember. Did we get books for Thaemine? We got a birthday bash. That's the thing too that's hard to recall. Like we've definitely gotten way less juice in the past few months since tier 4. But like this summer, they gave us a lot of juice. And like before that, they were kind of, I mean, it makes sense to help you kind of catch up faster. They have to give you stuff. But I remember there was a period where we had to ask them like, yo, we need shit. Like we are not getting a lot of stuff. I remember we had to ask them for more stuff, and then they ended up doing it. So for China, I believe that they need a lot of stuff to catch up as quick as they are. They're at Thaemine in 2 weeks. Damn, they're still behind though. Thaemine in 2 weeks, and then Echidna probably what, 2 months later maybe, and then Behemoth. Dude, and then they need to get to Aegir? Fuck, bro. I mean, it is what it is, but it just seems like a lot. With all the books given out, a normal player can easily push a character to 1610. That's pretty good. They did the same thing before a con release, how people reach characters from 1540 to 1580. I mean, that's good, though, that they just give out these books like this, right? Yeah, I actually specifically remember that, THD. I remember that period exactly. When we were trying to get to like 1620 for Voldis, and the event vendor gave us 8 leaps. Do you guys remember that shit? It was 8 leaps. You missed it before that. At the bottom, it is a special giveaway for support players. 5 books, 25 books, 2 books, 8 books. I mean, this is not the craziest amount of books, but it is nice that they gave it to support players. Is it really just 2 books? Like, what is that? That's like some AGS shit. Is it really 2 books? Am I tripping or no? 25 is nice. but the 2 from 16 to 19 is pretty diabolical. Yeah, I think giving incentive to supports is a good idea though. I would say, okay, so far what I would say though, although I think we got something similar and I don't think the amounts are that crazy, I would say it's how do I phrase this? This is good game awareness, right? Although the support amount is pretty low, I would say that the fact that you get additional rewards for being a support is good game awareness. And part of me wants to know if they can just do this or they need Smilegate's permission, or this is like a case of, you know, you publish your game in like 7 different fucking regions. After 7 different times, you just get better at the 7th different time. I don't know. I think it's good management, like good game awareness. I mean, 2 extra books is literally a meme. Like, what are you going to do with 2 fucking books? Like, this is so El Cheapo. Like, what the fuck does this even do? It's better than nothing, but like nothing is still nothing. If I give you a penny and then I'm like, all right, here's 5 cents instead, it's still fucking nothing, right? Like, the third big thing is the Super Mokoko Express. We call it differently, of course. So considering this Express as the equivalent to the Ignite server in the West, but on a regular server and better. This is the latest event we got with Striker Release. But the big thing about the Express event is, like this in China, is that you will always get to the level intended rather painless, I think is what he's trying to say. If you are creating a brand new account in the West to try to catch Express event, you'll run out of mats after 2 tabs and stuck at 1543. Yes, this was me. The Express event in China is just like the Ignite server. You can get to the level relatively quickly. Dude, I really wish he would show it. Is he going to show it? Is this always how it goes? Because this is pretty fucking crazy. He says on a regular server and better. Is it what they just got or they always get this? If you're, okay, to Express event in China is just like the net server. You can get to level quickly. I don't see anyone will need to spend more than 2 weeks of normal playing time, 3 raids per week, 3 chaos dungeons, etc., to hit 1580 with this event with a brand new character. So it's kind of similar to Ignite, right? Some details about this event. So you get a loot for reaching every level listed, and you will get mats to help you get to the next level. So when you hit 1490, which you will after the power pass, you will get enough mats that will help you to hone to 1520 and so forth. At 1540, you will get 20k bound gold. At 1560, you will get 30k bound gold. At 1580, you will get 50k bound gold. You can see 4 different type missions on the screenshot. Going from left to right, they are daily missions, weekly missions, honing missions, life skill missions is crazy. So upon competition, I think completion, you'll be getting additional honing mats, raid mats, and bound gold. Since I completed this event already, I couldn't go back to check the gold drop for each mission. There are quick, simple missions like clear Chaos Dungeon, clear Clown Raid. After completing all the missions, you can get additional 100 to 125k bound gold. I'm not sure about the exact amount. So in total from this event, you can get 225,000 bound gold. So this looks like a path event that we've had. Like it's like a path striker express event. But what I want to know from this, how do you say friend in China? Because Chingu in Korean. Is this just the norm or is this the last one because they don't get Ignite servers? Pengyo. That's what I want to know. Honing costs. Yes, the honing cost will cost you some gold, but not a lot. Between 1490 and 1580, the honing cost has been greatly reduced. I mean, that's what we have right here, right? And the success rate, but the thing is, I guess for them, it's more impactful. The success rate has been greatly increased, but for the event character only. Yeah, it's kind of like Ignite, right? I believe 1490 to 1540 will cost you silver to hone, 1540. Between 1540, and 1560, it will cost you gold to hone, but each tap probably is like 30 gold. Then between 1560 and 1580, it's like 300 to 400 gold, probably a tap. After all, people would normally net around 50 to 100k bound gold left after having a fully honed character at 1580 without getting any additional help outside the event. If you look back up on the second free thing I mentioned above, if you have a roster that can remotely generate some gold, with all books given, I don't know what he means by that, you can push this character to 1610 relatively quickly. Outside of golden mats, this event also gives out gems, but nothing fancy. In China Solo Mode Shop, we are still only getting level 6 gems, but this event will give out a full set of level 7 gems and 4 level 8 gems. Nothing out of the ordinary. But this event also gives out the same bracelet from the Ignite server. 90 main stat. So it looks like they just got an Ignite server event on live servers, right? Like that's pretty much what this is. It doesn't really seem... I want to know if they got this again and again and again and again, right? Because this just looks like a Ignite servers on live servers, kind of. What the fuck is this? Outside of those, we add a possible bracelet drop in the auction after clearing Triangle, a Con, and Voldis. I believe you can get this drop from both normal and hard mode. So the bracelet drop is guaranteed to be either crit swift, crit spec, or swift spec. Between the stat line, you can get a drop between 90-100, 100-110, or 110-120. If you get a bracelet with stat lines that are between 90 and 100, the bracelet will have 2 lines outside of the stat lines. If you get a bracelet with stat lines 100-110 or 110-120, the bracelet will have 3 lines. That's pretty fucking crazy. This is probably the craziest thing I've seen so far. The rest of this shit is kind of like not that crazy, but this is a really unique change. That is pretty interesting. Oh, the last big free stuff that's happening right now is the New Year's event. So between now and Thaemine Release, we have double chances for Lucky Room Cube. We have Blue Mokoko event. I mean, yeah, we had that. No one like that. We don't have a 100K gold prize. This is actually pretty insane for the bracelet market. Then again, the bracelets kind of go away, but still pretty insane though. Outside of the auction, you can also get this box on the right from clearing the 3 raids I mentioned. For each clear, you should be getting 2 to 3 boxes depending on the raid. Inside this box, you're able to get the bracelet that I mentioned. Yeah, we used to have this, but going into Thaemine, we had this bonus box reward, right? When you would clear the raids, you would get bonus mats. And RU recently just got a box event again. I don't know why we didn't get a box event. Like, we're actually getting skamazed there. I don't know why we didn't get a box event. If RU got a box event, you guys should be going, where is the box there? Like, where is the box? Maybe next week? Maybe. You should be asking where the fuck the box is. Maybe holding it for the anniversary. I mean, I'm just saying the China thing, whatever. Like they're on major catch up, right? But if RU is getting a box event, now granted, there's like 10 people on RU, but like still, I feel like they should release a box event. I actually have no idea how RU is still alive right now. I have no idea how RU is still alive. I'm not even making this shit. Think about this, guys. Like, how is RU still alive? I don't even understand it. It makes no sense. Like, who the fuck is still playing on RU? Because the RU devs aren't trash. I just don't get it, though. Who's playing on RU? At first, there was like EU, but then I feel like a lot of the EU moved. And then I was like, okay, it's probably fueled by a lot of China players, but now they have their own version. Dude, I feel like the box event is great. We really should get the box event. The bracelet is character bound. Howie said he gets 1 to 2 usual bracelets every week, mainly from Boldis. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that here's again what I would say. It's not crazy to me that they're getting bracelets because they're just temporary things, but I would say that this is like a really unique change. That's always what I'm interested in, right? The uniqueness of the change, right? Like it's like even this screen here, like who creates this graphic? Very interesting though. Yeah, if we don't get a box event next week, I feel like you guys should go, where's the box? I feel like that's just pretty fair. Like you should just type this, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you should just ask, where's the box? Because like I feel like the box is pretty fair to be like, hey, like RU is getting a box. Map prices are pretty expensive right now, you know? Where is the box? You know, I feel like you should ask for the box. Relic Frog when? That would be insane. Don't know if that'll ever happen, but that would be insane. How do you know that we get something next week? So what we know for certain, that's a fact, is that the vendor that we have for the anniversary right now is going to add in additional items. We're going to see new items added into the anniversary vendor. And they said, don't spend all of your coins now. You might want to save some for the items that we add on. Why do we know that? Because they said that in writing. It's not an Amazon guy thing. It's literally in the thing that we all read together. But, you know, I don't put it past you guys for not reading it, you know? It is what it is sometimes, you know? Now, if this was the other way around, guys, I just want to say this, and I didn't know this and you did, just to resemble some Baker stuff here, you guys would go, how do you not know that, little bro? Like, do you not even read? This guy doesn't read. That's what would happen. I just want you guys to know that's literally what happened, right? So it's like, just want to let you guys know that the treatment is like a kind of a one-way streak thing here, you know? How do you not know that? Oh my God, God doesn't even read. ADD Zoomer brain. But yeah, so we are getting a refresh of the vendor with some special extra stuff added in. But I do feel like you guys really should ask, where is the box? If you're wondering why the experience potions are in there, that is because we are trying to reach level 70 before 212 release. Wait, they can go to level 70 before Thaemine? Oh, because they have arc passive or something? So we will have enough evolution points to enable the 4th row. Do they have it yet or not? This is so weird. Oh, so they get this box. That is interesting. Yeah, where's the box? They're getting it Thaemine week. So they're trying to reach level 70 now. Fucking weird ass version though. All right, so that basically covers all of the big free giveaway stuff that is happening on China right now. Next, I'm going to show you some pay to win market RMT. Okay, we're going to log into the game to like go through some of this. Here are the mat costs. Looks pretty normal to what I remember for tier 3 at this point. I feel like it doesn't look too crazy. I think this looks about okay. It doesn't look normal for you guys at this time of the game. I feel like it does. I feel like this looks pretty normal. At the time, I remember shard bags are up now, but it's like if you look back at that time, I don't think it's that abnormal. And like, I'll also just keep in mind as well, guys, right? I think it is fair to assume if you know that tier 4 is launching, that is a pretty unique situation to be in. I mean, can't we go back and just look at what they were? I'll keep reading, but like, I'm just saying, can't we go back to confirm what these material prices were? There's gotta be an old video somewhere. From March 2024.
As far as that
the
goes,
problem with this guy's market, though, I'm not trying to discredit before I even watch it. This guy plays on NA West, which is just the most bogged fucking, no offense, guys. The market on NA West is diabolical as absolute fuck. Here we go. 38. This is fucking high as ballsack. 54 on the Oreja. So it's the reds. The Oreja is about the same. The reds are ridiculously high. What about the blues? 3 times less. The reds are diabolically high. Dude, where is an NA East VOD? I have to find one. Dude, a 25 weapon back then cost like 3 to 5 mil. Absolutely. I remember because I bought it. It was expensive as shit. But I do feel like knowing tier 4 is coming out, it's like it's more expensive for sure. Here's a few crazy things going on in the CN server. First of all is the F4 shop. China is pumping mats through the F4 shop. If you think West is getting a good deal from the F4 shop, think again. Okay, here we go. 560 shard bags. 560 reds, guys. Reds. Now, I don't know how many is in one of these. I wish you would show me. Bro, where is Howie? Is Howie in my chat right now? Can you just log on the game for us? At 5 minutes, you can see what the leaps are. 10 months ago. What is it? March 9th. This is right before Thaemine Release FOMO. Leaps were 120. 120 is insane. Yo. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, they were way more expensive at this time. This is about the Thaemine, right? This was terrible. Okay, it is saying buy 3, get 1 free. So if you buy 3 of these boxes, you get 1 free. Is this a 14-day reset, by the way? Dude, I want to know how much are in these fuckers. Is that a 14-day reset? Anyone read Chinese? It's got to be 14 days, right? It resets every 14 days, right? That's got to be what it is, right? If you spend money to purchase gold through the exchange, you can get 100 units worth of mats. If you spend money, the same amount of money to buy RMT gold from the player, well, then buy mats from the market, you can get 125. This is a big thing though, because usually RMT gold from players is not as much value as buying gold from a fucking HHH, right? If you spend the same amount of money directly to purchase the package, you'll get 150. What does that mean by units? Every 2 weeks. Yeah, okay, there's the thing, Painted. When you say more than RMT, you guys aren't doing the same RMT. I'm just trying to add real context. To player, usually it's like 30 to 40% maybe. because it's an actual person farming it. You're not getting the 5x value, guys. I promise you fucking that. You know what I mean? You're not getting the 5x value, right? Like, you're not getting the 5x value over here, guys, from a player. You know what I mean? There's a reason why they do peer-to-peer. They do it that way. Okay, we'll keep going. Then buy mats from the market. You can get 125 worth of mats. If you spend the amount, I don't know what he means by units. What does units mean? Any mathematicians wise using the term units? Is he saying it's 25% value? Like, this would be just 100%, and then this is how many mats you get at what is it, 25% better or something? Yeah, and then 50%. Okay, we can calculate our own and see how much we're getting scammed here. This package will update every week or every other week. Put some context here. To make a 25 weapon going from 20 to 25, it will cost around 2.8k Chinese yen, which is around 380 USD if you're buying the package from the F4 shop every week. On another note, to make an Ester weapon, it will cost you around 140,000 Chinese yuan, which is 19k USD buying RMT gold. That is crazy. It will cost you around 2.8k Chinese yuan if you are buying it from the package every week. Peer-to-peer RMT is legal there. $350 is free. Well, it is free, but I don't know how long it would take you to get enough mats to buy it from this to go from 20 to 25. I don't know what the cost is over there, but like, I guess we could just do this, right? Max roll calculator. 20 to 25, is he counting the 20 tab? Probably take you a few months, maybe. I don't know how many breads you're getting, but yeah, it'd probably take you a few months, right? Because this is a lot of mats. You would have to do this. But if you're a patient peepo, you know, definitely would have an impact on mat prices. That is without a doubt, though. Right? 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know. It depends how many leaps you get. We have to figure that out because it's 14,000 leaps and 7 million shards and 500,000 reds. It just depends how much you get. But I don't think there's any doubt that these are good bundles. Now, at the same time, if you know that tier 4 is coming out, maybe they're like, all right, we'll just, here's some good deals. It just depends. I would love to talk to this guy. 180, let's assume it's 5. Like, what if it's 20? So is this per box, right? So let's say it's 5. So 5 times 180 times 4, right? Every 2 weeks. At that rate, it would take you 14,000 divided by 3,600. At that rate, it would take you, if you get it every 2 weeks, what is that, 8 weeks? So let's say then he's here. Wait, Howie, there's a lot of packages in the shop, more than I can show you. Howie, is there any chance that we could get you to come on Discord and screen share so we could see? That would be huge because I'm sure chat would love that. Why don't we calculate the value of ours, guys? Let's do the value of what? The monthly package, the value that we get here, guys. So we have our monthly bundle here, and the only thing that we can really do is use our current tier, which is not going to be the best reflection of everything, but it is what we're getting. So it is 400 leaps, 0 to 10, and we have to buy them, guys. We get how many Abydos? Abydos is 300. Shards is 100 greens. Reds is probably best value, right? So what is this, guys? I mean, this is kind of awkward. Can I just put 999? Reds, I'm just gonna put 999. 10K. I'm assuming reds are the best value, no? Or 25 blue. It's 12.5K. Oh, you're right. Wait. You're right. 12.5K. We're gonna use these. I'm assuming this is better value. 50 lavas. Okay. So we have that. Is it lavas? Because these are 200. All right, let's see. And this bundle costs 38. Okay. So now we're at 4,300 inflation here. And so if I want to get 38, we're going to put 16. Okay. So 38 bones, 68,000 gold. 5950. Okay, we can do 5950. I mean, I don't know if that's going to go through, but we'll do 59. Let's just do, sure, 5950, guys. 79K. Okay, so 79,000 gold. Okay, so in leaps, we're looking at, give me a moment, Howie, I know you're waiting here. 94, so 400, 38,000 gold. In Abydos, 78, 300, 23,000 gold. In shards, it was 100 greens, 34,700. Probably important to have those extra numbers in there. Reds, we're looking at reds, right? 999, 34,000. Let's just put 35K. Plus, do I put 250? Is that okay? Plus 8,750, 43,000. And then the lavas are probably going to take it to the next level, but 35,000 gold. I mean, you have to, I guess, because it's part of the package, right? And it is. All right. So total 38,000 plus 23,400 plus 34,700 plus 43,750 plus 35,350. We're at 100 versus 175,200. That is the difference between. Now, what percentage gain is that, guys? Can anyone do the math for me really quick? If you forgot to count blue, it's one or the other with those. So it equals a 220% increase. I mean, guys, that's pretty good, no? I mean, I feel like this is not bad, no? Am I stoned? It's horrible. Okay, so I'm just trying to look at the number difference, and a 220% increase is horrible compared to RMT. Okay, so we need to look at player to player RMT, okay? So I'm gonna explain to you guys something really quickly, okay? And so this is gonna go out to all the dumb motherfucking G2Gers in my chat that think it's a bad deal. Okay, so before I make this offensive, don't get offended. I'm just trying to explain to you why your logic is bad, okay? So when you compare it to RMT and you go, well, yeah, but on G2G, I can get this much gold. Yes, you can get that much gold, but there's a reason why that is bad for the game. Can anyone explain to me why the fact that you can go to G2G and get that much? Can anyone explain to me that has a little bit of critical thinking why it would be bad if you get RMT value? I just want anyone else to understand. Not inflation, has nothing to do with inflation. Just want everyone to understand. Game loses money, has nothing to do with the game. Nope. Has nothing to do with supporting bot farms. Nope. Has nothing to do with Smilegate. Guys, this is what you don't understand and why it's bad for the game. The reason why things are expensive in a pay-to-win game is because that would mean anything that you do in the game is literally meaningless. You are spending all of this time and effort to get a character up, raise it, to do Thaemine, to make your alt farming efficient for literally 50 cents. The point of games like Black Desert and these other pay-to-win games is because the free-to-play player that decides, hey, I'm going to play the game, they're literally playing for 50 cents. So you want to make sure that, hey, if I'm going to pay to win, it's a decision that I have to make. It's something that costs money. I'm saving hours of time in order to swipe on a video game. So when you're like, oh, greedy ass, yeah, of course they want to make money, but the reason why they don't sell millions of shards for $1 is because that would mean, what is the point of being somebody in a game that doesn't want to spend money? So yeah, you could be like, it's good for me, it's good for... It's damaging to the game because that's why people quit. They feel like, what is the point of playing the game regularly when somebody swipes $1 and gets all of the work that I put in for a week of time to get X amount of gold? And so if you don't see that, that's why it's bad. Right? When I go to this guy and I'm like, all right, guys, I just loaded up thousands of dollars. Time to go tap my weapon. It should cost me a lot of money. It should be something that not everyone can afford. It should be something that is expensive. It shouldn't be free, because that's why you're sitting there sweating your dick off and doing all of your dailies, doing all of your raids, doing all of your chaos dungeons, min-maxing and working super hard to get ahead in the game. If you can't even do that because someone swipes $1 to get your week's worth of farm, what is the point of playing the game? And so when you don't understand that, and you don't get that, this is coming from a whale, by the way. When you don't get that, I'm saying for someone like me, it should be expensive. I'm not saying, hey, make it cheaper so I can play the fucking... I'm saying it should be expensive to value the other effort that people put into the game. Otherwise, why the fuck would you play the game? What is the point? The meme that I make where you can literally go outside and recycle 5 cans is actually the reality of the game. You know what? I'm like, stop busting, sell them. Go recycle 5 cans. That's actually the reality. because you could make more literally going outside and recycling cans and get ahead of someone that's sitting there for a week. That's why G2G is so bad for the game. That's why RMT is so bad for the game. And the only example that I can ever get from somebody is because I want it. That is what it always comes down to. So fair take, I guess, but that's the damage it does to the game, is that everything in the game becomes literally meaningless when you try. So they can never do that. They could never make these things be so cheap, because then you're basically saying, hey, we're going to quote unquote legalize that value in the game. So anything that you do in the game, if you don't spend money, is worth nothing. You understand? Hey, you want to play the game regularly? You don't want to swipe in the game because you think it's dumb to spend money in a video game, which, by the way, is totally fair. How many of you guys don't like spending money in video games? You like playing Lost Ark, it's free to play. You don't want to spend money in the game. I know it's a fuckload of you guys, right? You're basically saying to all those people, hey man, since you're not swiping at all, your work is completely meaningless. What you're doing in the game means fucking nothing. Oh, you want to farm your raves, little bro? All good. I'm going to grab $3 from my piggy bank and I'm going to get ahead of you for a week's worth of work. It makes no sense. And if you don't get that, you don't understand the game at all. You don't understand the balance of the game. You have no idea how video games work. You're clueless. The point is it should be expensive. It should be difficult to get these ridiculous items. It shouldn't be free. What is the point? It shouldn't be like, oh, let me swipe $5 and get me a billion shards. Make it a good deal for me. Make it a good deal. Let me swipe and not do absolutely any work in the game, but make it affordable. What? What kind of ass backwards logic is that? Yo, make it affordable for me to do nothing in the game at all while these guys have to actually play the game because they don't want to spend money in the game. There's no rebuttaling this at all, right? This is a fact. Like, that's what you're asking. Oh, those guys that don't want to spend money in the game? Suck ass mother suckers. I'm going to spend $5 and do nothing. It's just crazy. It's mind-boggling crazy. All right, there it is. Howie, what's going on, Howie?
Yeah, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing. Oh, I need to mute your stream first. I'm doing dailies right now. I'm doing chaos dungeons.
There it is. There's the Lost Ark behavior. I was thinking maybe you could show us like screen share and we could just look at some of the things that you have on the screen so we could just see it more in detail, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty, whenever you're ready. Take your time.
95%.
No, you're you're good, bro. Damn, you play an Arcana.
All right, what do you want to see?
Let's look at first with the event shop, I guess. We can look at the event shop. So you have this event. What is this event?
This event? Oh, so this is for the legendary outfit. So whenever you use the cloth and whatever you purchase from the F4 shop, you get tickets for every single tab. It doesn't matter whether you succeed or not. You get like a certain amount, and then you can use that exchange for like.
Yeah,
random.
we have something like this, but it's not an actual event tab. It's like in the game. Okay, so we have something similar. Go to the middle one.
And this is the
Mokoko event.
Bootcamp. So yeah, like regular stuff, you can get mats weekly, and then whatever I had in the
It is an event tab. I have no idea. You guys would go, how do you not know that, little bro? What about the other tab? What does the other tab give you? No,
this one
is the new player tab, like to the right. Go down.
This one.
So this is for like experts, right?
Oh, you mean this one? Oh,
Yeah.
yes. This tab is for the experts, and this one is for the Mokoko. So you get like a selection, but you only get 4 cards out of it, and then you get just
Yeah.
super great stuff.
Yeah. How many leaps do they give you?
For a new Mokoko,
28, and that's per week.
they give you 4 boxes per week. But if you're new, because the hyper, they give you 4 boxes. So if you want tier 3 leaps, it'll be 20 every week. So it's not a lot.
They're asking about the aura. Do you have the Korean thing where you have 2 auras, or do you guys have 1 aura? Because we have 1. Do you guys have the double?
Oh, you mean this?
That's the
yes,
thing at the top.
one.
Yeah. So you guys have it's a different icon, right, chat? Ours looks different. Because we used to have 2 back in the day. When I played on RU, there was 2 different ones. Oh, you guys have a mileage shop? Let me see that shit. Oh, shit. Yo, there's a dug in here. Yo, wait, what the fuck, man? I want this mileage shop, man. Give me that G. Damn. Let me see the dripkers, the stripkers. Let me see the outfit at the
outfit.
to the
This one.
No, that one ugly as hell. Go to the one, this one. Yeah. I always wanted to get this one. Yeah, the little coat. Yeah. I've seen that. Okay, and then you can go back to the event tabs. I want to see the last shop, and we'll come back to the cash shop.
This tab is like daily stuff. I exchanged them all, so you can't really see, but it's exactly like the event you have West.
Okay.
Where they give you tokens for clearing in Chaos Dungeon and stuff like that. You just exchange.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What else did you say in the doc? You guys get boxes right now when you clear the raid. Can you show me the boxes?
Yeah, it will be this box.
And it gives you one of the following.
Yes, I can actually open several for you if you want to see the drop.
Yeah, I mean, shit. We'll check it out, Howie. Because ours right now, we have this event that comes through the Chaos Dungeons, and it's, dude, I haven't seen one of the new things. Am I just cursed? I haven't seen a single. Wait, I just realized that he's 1650. Motherfucker, you juiced as hell.
Well, if you keep reading, you'll see why.
All right. Well, I'll look at
Okay,
it.
wait, I open. No, okay, I have 24 of them.
1650. Man, you juiced as hell, man. Your Thaemine's not even out yet. You about to walk in there like a Goliath.
I mean, I played Thaemine over the West. I was I have an account after Ignite servers. I play a few.
Oh shit! You want to do some raids together, Howie? What's going on?
What's
Are you in NA West or NA East?
I'm on NA East.
Oh shit! There it is.
So anyway, you get bracelet drop. You get, so that's like spec crit, spec swift, crit swift, and then there are two versions. One version will give you a 2-liner, and the other one will give you a 3-liner. You get EXP potion, and then silver, and then the stone thing.
You can't sell the bracelets. You can't, right?
You cannot. It's bound to character.
Yeah, and when you open this, do you always get the XP pot?
No, it's
RNG. And
Yeah,
that
it's
looks a little bit better than that.
So this is what I got, but the drop rate for the bracelet box is actually decent. So this is, I can't use that. I can't use that. Okay, there are this two I can use. This two I can use.
Huh.
So this one is I'm a support. So this one is a crit support, crit swift. This one is a spec swift.
Sure.
I mean, spec crit. This one is a spec crit. So only these 4 are spec swift.
Yeah.
So I can open it for you.
So let me ask you this: how much are bracelets in China then? Because like they can't. Yeah, that's crazy. You got 2 3-liners. How much is a 3-liner? Can you check on the auction house? I'm just curious, like how dead this shit is.
I didn't check, but should sit around maybe under 50K, I believe. Let's see.
Really? Still? Like 100 3-liner. Just show me what 100 3-liner is. Wait, why would it still be so expensive?
I mean, well, this is a support bracelet, so it might be cheaper than.
Yeah, I'm just curious what.
For both 100, you get something like.
Show me like spec crit. Can you show me a spec crit 3-liner? I'm just curious what that would be. 100. Let's just see what 100 is. Wow, still more expensive than I thought they would be after they put that into the game. That's interesting. Even especially with tier 4 around the corner. That's kind of crazy though. I thought it'd be way cheaper for a tier 3 bracelet, knowing that tier 4's on the corner. I thought it'd be like 10K because you get them from the boxes.
The catch is this: we won't get Act 2 Brow probably until August or September.
Yeah, that's true. It's so far away.
We still got like a month.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Awesome. Okay, what else did I want to ask you? I know I want to ask you about the shop, but is there something else? Oh, your Hyper Express event. You like talked about it in there, and you were talking about how the event is really juiced. Are they always like this? Like, do you always get all that bound gold, or is this a recent thing, you'd say?
Okay, there's 2 parts to it. First of all, if you only care about whether or not you can reach the item level is intended, you always can. So if there's an event, say you can get to 1580, you can always get to 1580, like relatively quickly. But because the catch for this event is actually the bracelet. They give out the same bracelet for the Ignite server, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And the 200k bound goal, it's the first, but the last event also give out like 100k. So the event's only getting better and better.
Yeah.
It never gone worse.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It depends on what you like do. This is the first time we ever get 200k bound goal, but in the past we have been getting like 50k bound goal, 100k bound goal.
Yeah.
Like,
why do you think they didn't give you an Ignite server and they gave you this instead? Just because you guys don't really need it, you'd say? Like, you know, how you got the Ignite server. Like, do you guys feel like you feel like you don't need it over there?
Because okay. There's a little part about mmorpg in China. So if you are a returning player, it's more beneficial for you to purchase an existing account, and that's allowed here. So
Wait, what do you mean it's allowed? Somebody could just buy an account?
yes, I can sell you this account if you want to buy it. Like,
Oh
can
shit!
you
Hey,
can just
listen,
play
I'm
it.
down to play on
Yeah.
China. You want to send me that shit? Well, I'm down to play on there, bro.
But yeah, so it's more beneficial for a returning player to just simply purchase the account, which you'll have everything. And I'm not sure about the whole Ignite server thing. I don't think it
Sure,
really
sure.
works here. And yeah.
Sure. So wait, is this account purchased, Howie, or
No,
no?
no, no. This is my own account.
Okay, gotcha. So like, if I wanted to play on China though, I don't live in China. I don't live in China. Could I just play over there?
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't have the Korea stuff. So
Yo,
yeah.
yo, Howie, can you find me an account?
If you really want
Yo,
to.
Howie, find me an account. I want to go do some raids on China. I want to see what that's like. That'd be fire, no? Let's go.
Okay. If you still wanted
how
to,
much-
after you finish reading my document, sure.
Okay. I just think that'd be a fun stream, you know? Playing on China could be hilarious. I don't know. It depends how expensive it is, I guess. But okay, I'll keep reading your document. Okay. I'll definitely DM you about it. That might be a funny stream idea. I'm not gonna lie. Rating on China would be fun. Can you show me just? You have so many tabs on the top right. Like, what are all of these, bro? You have so many. Like, what is this?
So like this one is the
Mokoko event?
Mokoko, and this is the
Fever
daily
time.
thing.
What is the bottom
fever
thing?
time.
What is the bottom thing?
The bottom, like what do you mean here?
Yeah. Like, what the hell is that?
That's just like additional login event. So right now it's Chinese New Year. They want to incentivize people to log on to the game. So for every single day you log in, you get like stuff here.
Wait, do you have daily login rewards at the top too, though? Can you show me the top left?
Yeah, we do.
What the?
So this is a EXP potion to help people to get to level 70.
That's
so they can
crazy. You're
use our
62.
passive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then yeah, we have the daily login.
Man, I
That's
want that extra shit. Okay, so wait, can you? Okay, can you show me the rest of the? Can you show me the rest of the stuff on the top right?
Okay, yeah, this
Yeah.
is 5.3
Yeah.
engraving, and then this one is what do you call it?
Yeah, Arc Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, the Arc Pass, yes.
Yeah.
And this one is the event shop.
Yeah.
This is I'm not gonna click on it, but if you click on it, it will take you to a
Web browser?
like a small window built in the game that will display all the streamer who stream Lost Ark.
Wait, what the fuck? Where's my? They won't even put me a pet in the game, and they got a tab where it shows us. That's messed up. Okay, keep going. That's
Okay,
crazy,
and this
yeah.
is just the game you don't
Ah.
have. So if we click on it, we can just access the daily
Oh,
stuff.
that's interesting. Okay.
And this is knowledge transfer.
We have that, right, guys, in the top right. I don't know. Okay.
And then this is like an activity center. So besides in-game free shit, we have web page free shit. So whenever
Wait, you
we
guys
give
get the
out
web
those,
page free shit too?
yeah, and then it's on the
Oh, hell
website.
no.
It's
No,
very
no.
tedious, but
I mean, I know the web page shit is trash, but I just remember like in the West we would get really good vendors. But if you guys get the vendors and the web page free shit, I mean, it's very mobile game like. But I mean, shit, guys. All right, keep going.
yeah, the books are coming from one of the web page. But anyways,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
that's
if you're getting that, and it's trash though, right? It's not that great, but it's still stuff. Oh, they get the books though. Okay, keep going.
yeah, this is where the books is coming from. This is
Yeah,
a book, and then
I
this is
see.
the daily. So when you clear Chaos
I mean,
Dungeon every
elixirs are
day,
good.
you get a shard, you get a leap stone. If you do elixir once a week, you get additional elixir.
If you
and
do
more
elixirs once a week, you get more elixirs.
I mean, not well. You have to do 6 elixirs to get
Yeah.
more elixir, and then if you clear Votus, you get additional elixirs.
Are those the free taps in the top right? You get to the right of it, to the right. That's free
This one?
taps, right?
Yes,
chat?
yeah,
Isn't
that's
it-
free tap. Yes,
Those are
that's, you get like 50 stone for the account gear free tab for clearing 6 like raid ish, like raid 6 raid.
Free taps is crazy. That's hilarious. Okay, you get pet buffs. Oh, I need those pet things.
Yeah, if you finish training 9 times, you get like you basically get a legendary pet. They give you 30. It give you 100k EXP and then
This is
30
crazy
tokens
to
from
me
that.
because like the web events were always so bad at Korea, but the fact that you get these on top of the in-game stuff is pretty crazy.
Here and there, car EXP car, and then yeah.
Yeah, can you you can't see how much you got from the event vendor. I wanted to see how many leaps you get per week right now from the event vendor.
Well,
'Cause
this
I-
one, I mean, you can see,
Wait,
but I
you
can
see-
tell
can
you.
So you get
Yes.
5 times 20. Is that per week?
Yeah, that's per week. I
That's
get
pretty
20,
good.
so, yeah,
Because I
100.
remember we were getting 6 for a little bit. Remember that shit for Voldus? Everyone was bitching. We were getting the 6, and then remember what did they up it to? THD? I forgot. It was 6 to something. Okay, this is crazy so far. I think that's all of it. Now let me see the good stuff. Let me see the cash shop. Okay, so show
So there's
me.
a bonus room, and
Okay.
then package.
So let me see the matte bundles. You have the 3. Yeah, so let me see here. You get this one. Which one's the biggest juice? I know sometimes there's some bad ones and some good ones. Which one is the biggest juice?
It depends. It depends on what you want to buy. That's the catch in the thing. Because
Okay.
right now, I have 4 plus 25 weapons, so all the rest don't work. It's worthless to me, basically.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you want to buy. This one is a weapon honing package, so it gives you a bunch.
Let me see how many reds you get.
You get 56.
Is that 56,000 reds? Am I stoned, guys? Is that
Yes, it
56,000
is
reds?
50. Yeah,
Okay,
it
how
is
much is 18K? Do you have the Korean numbers or do you have the West numbers? So is
I
that
can have the USD number. That's easier. Let me see.
is that $18 or is that 100? There's no way it's $180. That's $18.
You divide it by 720.
Is how many dollars it is in USD?
Yes.
No, hell no, we're getting scammed out in the motherfucker. Yo, wait, am I tripping? I really, wait, can you show me how many you get?
Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, it's
Wait, is it-
$25. It's $25 per packet. That's correct. So
Okay.
you buy.
Yeah, go back, because I have to add this up. Okay, so go to like 55 times 30, 1650 for $25. How many shard bags you get?
240.
240 for 25. And then can you show me the leaps though?
The leaves 5 per box, so it's
So that's what I calculated. It was 5. The problem is they reset every 2 weeks. So I have my notes here for our current mats. This is every month. It's 220% value, but yours is every 2 weeks. Could you do me a favor? Can you show me your exchange? I have to keep reading your document.
yeah, it was a very daily exchange
Oh my
from
God!
Crystal. Yes.
What is this? 5,600? Wait, what's wrong with it? Wait, can you show me the? Okay, do me a favor and go over. I need to see this. Go to. Okay, can you go to your? Let me go back to your screen. Yours is set to 1,000 and ours is at 238 min. That's not the rate though, is it? How do I find this again? I forgot. Is it 1K to 100 and ours is 2K to 30? That's what it is, right? It's 238 to the, that's how you calculate it, right, chat? Oh, is it the ad limit? I think that's what it is. I forgot how to calculate this. The higher this would be, the more gold you get, right, chat? Or am I just put quantity to 4? Is that how it would work though? Less.
Not quite, because our exchange rate for the crystal is set, so it's 1 Chinese yuan for 100 crystal. But I don't think that's how the exchange rate works in the USD converting to crystal.
Well, the reason why Red Hell I can't because their value's at 5,600. So I'm trying to figure out if the reason why their number is higher is because it could account for the inflation of the game and the exchange market. Because, dude, there's 7,000 here. Or sometimes, depending on your region, there's also a number set in the rate. And I'm trying to figure out, I can't remember this anymore. I used to know this number. Is it the 238 number that determines it? There was a way to see it. I just don't remember. Is it the 238 number that deems it? I think it is, right? Crystals are traded by the 100 for a set of 238. So the higher this number is, do you get more gold? You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's never changed. It's a set amount per region. So does this number, the higher it is, does that increase? You get lower gold. So how the fuck are they at that high of a number and they get so much? Is it just the insane amount of gold that's pumped in? I don't get it. If it's 4 times, their RC is not equivalent. Oh, because go to the buy thing for me. Do me a favor, go to the bottom left if you can.
It's 1 to 100.
Yeah, it's probably hard to.
You can understand this.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Hard to understand. Okay, so when you go to buy the bundles, I would have to just calculate so are all of these bundles, by the way, like better than the cash up every single time or no?
Yes. Normally okay, you know what? I can show you this.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Holy shit, what is this?
So this is an Excel file that someone do every single week on reset day.
Christ, okay.
So they will put in the cash out price.
Yeah.
Like the RMT gold price, the blue crystal exchange price, the crystal exchange price, and the cash out price for every single mat.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna put every single package. What do they get? and then exchange that into RMT gold, and then
When,
calculates
when you say RMT,
efficiency.
do you mean from G2G, like bots, or are you guys buying from players? Like, what is this value?
Officially speaking, we are buying from players, but you know.
But when you say, like, I can ask Castform, yo, sell me some gold for $50, and he can do that?
Yes.
Like, just straight up.
Yes. That's something really common. If I put it in the document as well. That's something super common in China. If you don't allow RMT, the game is not playable in China.
So
like
how many people are working this shit as a job over here? Like, how many people are just doing this for money? How many rice farmers do you guys have?
As their sole job? Not really, but as their side gig, yes, there are a few.
So fucked up. Such a fucked up design. Okay, so this value though is considered by a public number that's for players, right? This value that they're calculating is player to player RMT, right? When you say RMT, most people assume that you're just talking from bots when you say the word RMT.
Let's just put it as players. I mean, are there bots? I mean, I guess, but like,
how many bots do you guys have? Do you see them a lot?
So we have a ban list every single month. The dev will tell you how many bots we ban every single month. They put out
What's
a list.
the number? Do you know what the number is? Did it tell you somewhere?
Yes. I mean, I can pull one up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for doing this, by the way. I'm sure Chad appreciates it.
Okay, let's see. The last one is so
is it 106,000? Is that number at the bottom? What is that shit?
Which one?
What is that? 106. What is that?
That's the goal amount. So they will retrieve the gold if they found out you are doing it illegally or like you're using bot.
That's how much gold they've taken from people?
Yeah, they're taking back from people. It used to be a lot higher.
Yeah.
They introduced a system to eliminate that. What if you keep reading, you'll find out more.
So they're only taking 1 million gold in a single month. There's no way.
Oh, this is not a single month. This is just a week.
Oh, it's a weekly. They do this every week?
Yeah. I don't think they update it every single week, but if they update it, it's on.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So like.
Okay. Gotcha. And so you could explain this to me now. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I have 80. My brain goes crazy, I guess.
Okay. So basically, yeah, they'll list out the mats, and then they'll, how many mats you get per package, and then whether or not it's buy 3 get 1 free, buy 2 get 1 free, stuff like that, and then they calculates it. So here is the package that got updated last week. The reason normally is 7 days. If there's a long patch, like if there's a holiday, like New Year's, they don't patch this week, so the package will last 2 weeks. But most of the time, the package will get renewed every week, so it's a 7-day turnaround. And then whenever 7 day comes around, reset day, this guy will just punch in the numbers.
Yeah.
And then you'll calculate the gold spending efficiency for every package. And normally it's beating the cash out by 50%.
Gotcha. So ours is that the problem. So what we have in ours, we calculate at 220%, which is, but like, I don't know when you're doing, my math's so bad, but you get it every week. So do you know if the 2-week package that you have now, is it the same package as the 1 week? Does that make sense? Or is it like, is it buffed because it's 2 weeks, or is it just usually the same?
It is adjusted based on the cash up. They will try to make all their package beating the cash out by 20 to 25% at minimum. So people will just pay money to buy the package rather than paying players to buy the gold and then buy the package.
I got you. So they're asking, so when you, again, the left you said is the player to player RMT, correct? The left?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what is your player to player RMT rate versus your cash shop rate. Can you show me what, like, does it tell you what $100 is, or like, can you show me the difference, like what percent increase that is?
You mean the cash shop rate in the F4
so,
shop?
Yeah, show me $100 in, if I want to buy $100 worth of gold.
$100.
100 USD.
How about I show you $10?
Okay, fuck it, 10 bucks. I mean, you guys buy in $10. Okay, so $10 is 40K. And then can you show me now what $10 is if I want to buy from another player? How much more am I getting?
Right now, the rate is probably at...
So 61,000 versus 39,000 to buy from another player.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the bundles go ahead of the other player, correct? The bundles are better than the other player. So then people will buy the bundles because it's better than the other player, correct?
Yes.
I gotcha. Well, the other player rates are just determined like a Discord or something. Is that how you guys do it? How do you find these player rates?
So there's majorly two websites. You go on this website, like that website is RMT, pure RMT for every game. There, it's like a platform. It's like a Discord, but it's on a website. The RMT every single games, and then you find Lost Ark on that website. People were just posting how much they want to sell, and then.
So let me ask you this. So when you say technically whatever, how do you know that player is not like a bot farm? If you're going to a website, how do you know that these aren't bots?
You can't really know, but like you don't really get punished for buying bot gold. And I don't see many punishment for buying bot gold. Like bot farming is not allowed, but like bot selling gold, they don't really go that far. There are a few occasions, but I don't see a lot because if a player is buying bot gold and then they got banned, oh, trust me, they're going to post it. Everybody will know.
So what is this? So that million gold that they calculated, they're just assuming that they bought it from a bot then instead of an actual player. They have to determine whether it's a bot or an actual. Like when they take that gold away.
When they take that gold away, it's not solely from like a bot farming gold because there are some. If you exchange gold illegally, they will retrieve those gold from you.
But what is
I also have that in the.
Yeah, I'll read it. But what does illegally mean?
So okay, basically, so they have to place a limit. So I can just explain it to you. I also have it in the document.
Okay.
So basically, to combat RMT, so they want to place RMT under control. So they don't want you to just straight up sell golds and like crazy. So basically,
what is this? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm listening. Yeah.
So basically, they don't allow you sell overpriced stuff. So you cannot do a 2 million tier 2 gear in auction house. They don't allow that. If you do that, they will just retrieve the gold from you. So that's illegal. That's banned. That's illegal. You cannot exchange gold from that. And if you want to do like a three-man bus, I don't know, 3-man bus clown. And you want to just, distribute out the gold through auction, they also don't allow that.
What?
So the only way for you to give out gold, RMT gold between player is through the mailing system.
Okay.
And then there's a cap. They place a mailing cap for gold you can mail out. So initially when the system got launched back like 2 months ago, it
launched 2 months ago. This happened 2 months ago.
Yes, this mailing system, maybe 3 months. I don't know. Sometimes between October, September-ish, but just not long ago. So they determine mailing limits depending on what item level your character is within a roster.
Yeah.
So if you have a character that has a higher item level, then you get more mailing limits. If you have a character that was lower item level, you get less mailing limits. So the mailing limits is first determined by Dan.
Yeah.
And then going forward, if you want to raise your mailing limits, the only way for you to do that is spend more gold. So for every bound gold you spend, you can raise the limit by 0.1 gold. For every unbound gold you spend, you can raise the mailing limits by 1.5 gold.
Interesting. So I want to ask. Sorry, did I cut you off? No, you're fine.
Okay. So basically, for you, if you want to do player-to-player RMT, you have to try to melt out gold. Then you need to have this limit. If you run out of this limit, you can still mail gold to other players, but they will tax you additionally for 15% if you try to melt out more gold. They tax you for 15%. So. Okay. If I don't have any limits left, I want to mail you 100k gold. I have to pay additional 15k on top of that.
So I wanted to ask you, when you showed me that website, right? Is there any way you go back to that website again? I want you to show me that website at $100. Can you show me that? Because that's the best way for us to compare here. Because if you're saying that the way it works is that there's an RMT website, it's supposed to come from players, but you don't know if it's a bot or not, technically. What is the cheapest gold that you can get on this website? That's what I just want to know. So you have 100, is there like, can you do $100? Like, is there a way to do that? Because I think...
Okay, the way they're listing out is like, they have, let's say they have, like, for example here, they have like 500,000 gold, and then they're going to sell it at this price. I can do the calculation for you because this, you can do your own calculation. This is the exchange rate. You just use this rate times 7.2, that would be how much gold you will get per US dollar.
So It's so hard to see. So it's 9 point.
Zoom in for you.
Yeah. So chat, somebody help me here. So it's what can do on the calculator. So you're saying you times that bought that last number by one.
By 7.2. That will convert the Chinese yuan to $1 US. Because this is 1 Chinese yuan, you get 900 gold, but there's exchange rate. So for yuan converted into US dollar, you multiply by 7.2, basically.
So $1 times 7.2, 658K per 100 USD, somebody said. So 658K per 100 USD, right? And when you showed me in your shop, this is all relevant. When you showed me in your shop, you said $10 was 38,000 gold, right, guys? So if we times that by 10, that's 380,000 gold. So your shit for your RMT values is double than the shop, around double.
Not quite, but yeah,
Close to double. See, the problem that we have is these fuckers are getting it for like, I don't know how we're ever gonna fix. There's how much you fucking rats getting out here? It's like 5 fucking X or some shit, man. That's the problem that we have. So it's like, this is the cheapest shit you can get? Is there any fucking, do you guys have anything bad? So remember when you said like, you said to me, you're like, oh, well, like, is there any other cheaper gold or this is it? This is as good as it gets.
Yeah, this is as good as you get.
Yeah, so you would have to double this. You would have to legitimately double this motherfucking shit to get it to, yeah, it would be like 2.5x, you know? Yeah, it's not the same, Lazy. It's not the same. We also have insane inflation. I mean, he literally has insane inflation. Look at his shit. The only reason why his inflation doesn't show, Majiko, is because you're looking at mats, but they're pumping out mats out the wazoo. You go to the shop, that shit's at 7K. That's like fucking Brazil prices. Like their shit is at Brazil levels, bro. This is fucking, the mats don't reflect it because they're pumping out the mats. We make more gold per week. Yeah, I mean, but we make more gold per week, but their shop, that's what I don't get though. This is what I'm saying. Why is their shop, like that's what we have to figure out. Why is their shop by default so high then? Fuck the mats, because the mat price, they're pumping out like, that's what we need to do too. Yeah, we have a lot of gold in circulation. Of course, that just naturally happens to the game. What does a level 10 gem cost? Can you show me a level 10 gem?
Damage or cooldown?
Yeah, damage is fine.
It's about 300k.
I mean, shit is just cheap over there. Because that was what we had like post when they announced. Did it go down? Do you have like a website? Did it crash after they announced tier 4? Do you know? Or has it always been around this price? Anyway, if you didn't...
Okay, the gem price is highly associated with the RMT rate.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the last time the gem price went down is just 1 month after Voltus release, because there's simply people just quitting and there's no more content for them to play.
Yeah.
And then because the introduction of the mailing limits, so the RMT rate actually dropped during those times, so the gem price went down. That's the cheapest time, because I believe...
sorry to cut you off. You noticed a drop. RMT gold became more expensive when they introduced the mailing limits, you're saying?
At the beginning, yes, but now it went back up.
And then you can't post an accessory you can't giga post an accessory, you're saying?
Yes, you can.
Cannot.
Yes, you cannot, yes.
That out of all the things that you've told me today, because like at the end of the day, it's 5x, it's right. But out of all the things that you said to me today, that is the craziest. When did you guys get this?
The mailing system cap?
The cap on the accessories, the auction at the end, and the mailing system cap. Like, is that all introduced at the same time?
Yeah, yes, because to enforce the mailing system, they have to ban out.
Bro, we need that shit ASAP. That is something, dude. Matt needs to go to China. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. Matt literally needs to go to China with his buffed up T-shirt, and he needs to go like, dude, we need that in the game. Like that, we need that shit ASAP. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. He needs to go over there ASAP. He needs to go like ASAP. That is out of all the things, because your guys' gold is just more expensive regardless. Like it is than what we have. Now, granted, it's more, but the bots are the reason why it's so fucking cheap, right? Because like if players are out there farming the raids, of course they're not gonna be like, yo, I'll sell you all this. Think about it this way, guys. If it wasn't a bot, that would mean the guy that's doing it as a side gig is working for 50 cents an hour, right? Like even in Brazil rates, it's literally not more expensive. Sir, How is it not more expensive? What are you yapping about? It literally is more expensive. How is it not more expensive? You think these players are working for 50 cents an hour? At the end of the day, it's still more expensive. I know you're saying that we're getting pumped in more gold, but it's still more expensive because they're making less gold. That doesn't make any sense. It is more expensive. Still crazy. People make way less. It is more expensive. Can you wait? What about busing? Is busing allowed?
Busing is not allowed, but piloting is allowed.
What? What do you mean allowed?
like there are actually people making money to help people to clear raids, especially when Thaemine is going to come out. There are like a shit ton of Western player who just say, hey, I will clear Thaemine Harmon 1 to 4 for you. I will charge you like $10,
So
stuff like that.
I'm allowed to log on your account
To clear a raid for me, I will pay you a price, yes.
and they won't ban you for that.
No, they won't.
Okay, that is just regarded. That is just fucking what? But you can't. What?
And there's the crazier part.
Yeah.
The official Tencent is advertising for that. They actually post out a page and say, hey, if you find this streamer pilot for you, you pay certain price. It's like open market.
I don't even understand this. I mean, can we just send all the busters over to fucking China, please? I mean, I'm down. Can we just sell them to China? It's time to go Bing chilling mode and sell them. Like, what is this? This is a gold mine. This is crazy. This is Seldom's paradise. That's crazy. But you can't advertise, hey, I'll carry you for gold in the party finder?
No, you cannot.
Why? I don't understand why.
I mean, me neither, but like there are people asking for it, but like I don't know. They never answer it.
Yeah. So they advertise streamers that will play your account for you.
They did that once, but that got backfired really bad. But you know, they stopped doing it, but they still allow it.
Okay, so
like,
people.
That's basically what streamers do.
That's what streamers do. They play on other accounts.
Yeah. So basically, if you are going to stream in China, you're going to say, hey, if you sub to me, you can join my party finder. Let's go through a cont, clear every
Yeah, but
month.
that's not me playing on your account though, right?
Well, there are people who get too busy, can play account. Like if you get like a year, 12 month, year 3 sub, I will play for you. I'll clear the raid for you. That's exactly what I do every single day. So.
What the fuck, man? That's so bananas. Yo, that is crazy. Dude, Baker is just crazy. Wow. That is the weirdest. Okay, I would say though, from what I've taken away, I really think I still don't have a grasp on the mat numbers because it's hard to know, right? Because ours is 220% value for our current exchange. Yours is compared to that peer-to-peer, quote unquote, peer-to-peer RMT, but you guys get them weekly, which probably does have a big significant impact. But I would say that you cannot post items. So what's the cap of an accessory? So let me ask you this then. I'm sorry. Couldn't somebody post a tier 3 accessory though for that much? Like, isn't there a workaround there? Like, why don't they do that?
No, there's not a workaround. They straight up ban all the auction. So one of my friends was used to RMT through the auction. After the mailing got introduced, and then it got a warning from the team say, hey, you cannot auction overpriced accessories anymore. The next time you get punished.
Yo, okay, can you show me like the most expensive accessory, or like go to like recent solds and then like most expensive?
It's like this.
What the fuck? Yo.
How can this one sell?
I can't. Wait, is there any sketchy ones in here? I can't read.
I mean, they are kind of sketchy, but the amount is so small.
Yeah, but like what stops one person from just spamming this over and over again for 200K? Because they're all 199, right? So that could be a little sketchy, no? Are these sketchy? Can you read them for me?
Yes, they're all sketchy. Okay. I can tell you right now, they're all sketchy.
Yeah, because like that's how I would know, right? Because they're all at 199. Okay, so there is sketchy ones. Because that's what could happen, right? Because like somebody could sit here and just spam 200K over and over and over again. That's what people do. They spam a lower one.
But people probably won't choose this method because there are like a lot of people who mail you the gold in a legit way.
Yeah, sure.
You buy the overpriced accessory and then it got caught, they will retrieve the gold from you.
So they would prefer to use the mail. And then sorry.
So nobody will try to. Any legit person wouldn't buy through this unless it's like a dirt cheap. Even if it's dirt cheap, I wouldn't think anybody will use this.
So they want you to go through the mail so that they can tax you, essentially, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I will say though, it does seem like a more like it's like a. I mean, there is sketchy because there's no way these are all 99, right? Like there's so many of the exact same amount. That's why I think they're sketchy. I mean, you said they are, but at least it seems like they're trying to get their own grasp on it, right? They're trying to be more proactive about it, which is a good thing.
There might be another reason to this. It's because people are trying to stockpile the high quality accessory because on February 12th, when Thaemine Release, we get an arc passive change. So people are trying to stock up high quality accessories so they can roll into good lines when the arc passive tier 3 get updated. So that might be one of the reasons why a high quality accessory can go for.
Wait, so you guys get arc passive, high quality, above 70, you're saying, gives you more juice, right? But why would you want a 99? Does it make a difference, right?
I mean, it's like, okay, it doesn't really make a difference, but it still kind of make a difference. You give it more a vitality or, stuff like that. But like,
sure.
I'm just saying that might be a reason, but yes, they're all sketchy, so.
No, I'm assuming there's some people they want you to look at tier 2. So those just, how does that work? Could you show me tier 2 or?
I don't think tier 2 is not really a thing in here. I know tier 2 is a thing in the West, but we just don't do tier 2 accessories.
Yeah.
All our exchange goes through tier 3, and it has to be tier 3 ancient accessory. It has to be like a good line and high quality. So even though the engraving on this are trash, but they're like specs with lines. So
yeah, I got you. Wow. Okay, so Howard, I'm gonna need you to send me some information on how to get a China account. You know what I mean? Like in the Discord. Wait, Howie.
I mean, if you only just want to play it one day, you can play my account. That's fine.
Oh, true. That's allowed.
For a long time, but like, yeah.
Wait. Well, I don't know though. Maybe you don't want me to do raids for you. I might miss the counter, and then I don't know what to tell them. I don't even know how to respond. Like,
it's okay. I mean, I don't clear my raids that often, so.
Wow. Can you show me your main character? Let's see what your main looks like.
I mean, it's Gun Lancer.
Oh, you're a Gun Lancer main.
Yeah,
Shit.
I swapped
full level 10s, Howie. You have full 10s?
Yeah.
Oh, you looking like you getting some of that good, huh? Howie get some of that gold? So wait.
Well, a part of that is I make US dollar, but I'm buying in Chinese yuan, so.
Oh, wait a minute. So if I go over there, I'm a super fish. Like I'm a big, no? If you make US dollar and you buy over there, wait, how do you buy gold over there though? Do you have to use like a certain thing, or can you just use your credit card from the US?
You can't really use a credit card. You have to exchange the US dollar into Chinese yuan in order for you to.
Yeah.
A little bit complicated.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but that's crazy. You're level 70 right now before Thaemine comes out. That is absolutely bananas. Do you have a raid? Are you ready to go for the raid? Do you have a group?
Sort of. I do. I mean, the Thaemine. Okay, Thaemine. I also have it in a document. Thaemine released normal mode on February 12th. They separate normal mode and hard mode. The hard mode released 2 weeks after.
Wow.
And for normal mode, I have a party. For hard mode, I'm not so sure, but we'll see.
Why do they split them up? Has it always been like that?
No. Why do okay. Well, that's a long. Well, they split the raid. They also did that in Broshaza because
we had that too, though. We had the same thing.
For Thaemine, the original release day is February 26th, but people complain that they don't have raid to play, so they bumped the release day. Like they moved the release day forward for 2 weeks, so now they're releasing February 12th. Why do they separate the normal and hard mode? Because they want to get people to get used to playing normal mode first, and then go into hard mode. A part of that is the average player is not really great here. Like I also
included in the doc.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I read a little bit of that. I mean, I think it's fair though. How long has the game been out over there? How many months? Of course, people aren't going to be very good. How long has it been out for?
Is it like a year and maybe 4 months? A year and 4 months, maybe?
A year and 4 months, chat. We were doing Brel probably, right? I mean, shit, think about how bad you were at Brel. And then you're going into Thaemine. Like, you're probably getting blasted. You're probably getting straight up booty blasted after a year, dude. I mean, I was doing Brel with Snowy and stuff. Figure yourself. I'm just saying, Ty, I don't think you might be the GOAT. Like, you might be the GOAT, but you're telling me that you're not any better at the game now than you were 2 years ago? Like, come on, guys. Like, what are we saying? Like, you're telling me that you're not any better now than you were 2 years ago? Yeah, I'll read the document as well. Yeah, but it's not just that, Saint. Dude, you're just worse. Like, just go watch your own gameplay 2 years ago. Like, it's just worse. Like, if you play anything for 2 more years, if you're not any better at the game, I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. Like, there's just no way you're not better after 2 years of just doing anything. That's crazy. Wow. Clappies in the chat for Howie, guys. Yo, thanks so much for doing this. I actually really appreciate it. It was super entertaining and fun. And your English is great, by the way, so it's just easy to talk to you. So I appreciate you taking the time to show us all of this. I'll let you know if I have any more questions. And yeah, I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
All right, Howie. Well, good luck on your prog and keep me updated.
Will do.
All right, take it easy, my friend.
Yep, bye.
Damn, Howie's the GOAT, huh? Actually shows how much they're... Like, the problem is, I don't think that's like the takeaway people are going to get, which is what it is. I don't think that's what I would take away from that because, again, our shop value bundle is not bad. And a lot of you RMTers are going to be like, it should be 5x value. It should not. Regardless, what the real takeaway should be is that they have a much better on-hand handling of a lot of things that are going on in their region. And that is the ultimate takeaway, is that they're way more on top of addressing things than we have, right? And that is, I would say, the big takeaway, right? Like, they're way more just flexible is the greatest way to, what you wrote is amazing. They're way more flexible. And that's what I would say, you know? They're way more flexible. Yeah, it's true that people asked for more time. People did ask for more time behind Brel. But I would say that what they should do right now, like this would be a flexibility request. A flexibility request and say, hey, mat prices are really fucking high right now, and they should drop these mat bundles to less than a month, right? That's what they should do. If mat prices are way too inflated, they could jump these things out to, you know, like add in more, like maybe another package that you don't want to pay for the solars, right? Like if you don't want to, because maybe you don't want these, right? Because a lot of people are like, fuck it, I'm not trying to tap my weapon like that. And then you could have another bundle in here and make it reset every 2 weeks, right? Pay to win economics is insane. It is. It's actually complicated as fuck. People don't understand that. Pay to win game economics are, especially Korean games, because Korean games suffer from inflation. Like, that's the worst part about them. They suffer bad, especially with Lost Ark's design, bro, where the whole game revolves around gold making. Like Maple Story inflation, BDO inflation. These are actually really difficult things. I mean, I've been asking for better cash out bundles for a while. Again, to say that this, I mean, I just added it up in front of your face, is not good value, is literally, sorry for the language, right? Like, it's literally 220%, right? And even if I lower this by 50%, it's still better, right? Of what he showed me. It's still better. I could lower, like, some of the bundles were 120%, right? The thing is that if you put in more of them and you add more of them and probably give different bundles, like people don't want this, right? That would make a big difference, right? Yeah. I really don't understand though. Like there is zero. Yeah, they have to crack down on the RMT state. They have to. Again, if you guys don't get how 5x the rate is bad for the game, I mean, you're just literally delusional. Like it's the most delusional take in the universe. Like it's 5x. It's again, it's just it literally devalues everything. Everyone gets that. I don't think that's true. I mean, you're saying that, Diplo, but I literally you read them. Like you're in the same chat as me. Or maybe you're just glazed and staring at my fucking chin. I mean, shit. But like I read them on the daily, bro. Like there are people that are actually so delusional that they don't see that, right? So like that is the problem, right? You cannot have that. Like these bundles should be good, but you cannot have that in the game. It makes the game literally, when you would ask me, hey, is this game free to play friendly? I would say literally absolutely zero shot. It's absolutely not. You can't even consider it. There's no point in playing the game. There'd be no point in doing anything in the game. There is no point in doing anything in the game, right? So yeah, I think what's outrageous is because it's in their best interest regardless, right? It's in their best interest regardless because they could be making way more money. Like this shouldn't even be able to be listed at any point. How is this possible? Right? How is this possible? And you guys look at this. No, but you guys look at this and you think that's the biggest fish. It's not. The biggest fish are all of these, because this is the same day. You think this is a different person for the exact same amount in the same day? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this guy's just fucking stupid. But like that's why there's thousands of pages and they're grouped in the same day. That's why there's thousands of pages, right? Because 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, all in the same day. You think this is different people? No, it's the same guy breaking it up over multiple. Still, this is the dumbest way for a lot of people to do it, right? They all count, transfer mats, whatever. My point is that they should easily have, Matt needs to go over there, literally to China, straight Bing chilling and be like, yo, let's adopt this shit because it works at least a little bit, right? At least a little bit, because that's the biggest takeaway. And then the other takeaway is offer more mat bundles, right? Because they can control the price of mats. Because if they don't control those prices on the RMT websites, yeah, like some people are going to get fucked over for it, but like whatever, right? Like if they don't control that, then it will devalue everything. You can never be like, oh, the only people that think this is a bad deal are people that just go on GTG. Of course they are. Oh, it's a bad deal. Like, of course you're gonna think it's a bad deal. But that game can't be played like that. Lost Ark cannot be played like that. You know, it can't. And like, I can tell you firsthand from a lot of the people that I talk to that are my own personal friends that I play with, those people, bet again, you're saying that, Voigard, but you're going to be the dumb fucker that uses that and has spent hundreds of dollars in a game to buy a gem when no one's playing the game anymore. Because if you don't think that has an impact on people's want and desire to play the game, you're just going to be a loser that spent thousands of dollars when they should have invested in a Roth IRA or a 401k. You're going to be playing in a game with nobody on it. And that's just a fact, right? That is just a straight fact. It does kill other people's literal motivation to play the game because they don't want to spend any money in the game, right? And so you can't have that. And it happens with tier 4. It's just the truth. My own friends, like Sparks, a great example. Like, it's not fun when you see some fucker doing 90% more damage than you by farting on the keyboard. It's not fun, right? You know what I mean? It's not. And so I'd be okay with that if it would cost the guy fucking an arm and a leg, you know? And so it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't work that way, right? These games don't function that way. Korean MMOs don't function that way. And so, yeah, absolutely right. They need to like literally get on top of it. And I would just adopt what they're doing and then work from there and get some more flexibility to do that. You know, crazy that they allow people to pilot over there. That is the most bizarre shit. They have a streamer tab that shows you other streamers that are online and they can pilot, which is the craziest thing, but they don't allow busting in the party finder. Yeah, it's also crazy. It's so bizarre to me that you can boost people's ranks and shit. Like that's just the most fraudulent activity in the world. It's just bizarre, right? You don't allow busing, but you allow people to play on your account. I mean, dude, the quality of player is probably terrible. You have no idea. This guy could have a title or an achievement that literally means nothing. It's just insane. Yeah, I guess Elon Musk, maybe to Elon, you know what I mean? What is his name? Elon Mao? I guess Elon Mao, it could fit in just fine there. You know what I mean? Absolutely insane. Outside of the F4 shop, there are events that will sell you mats as well. This new event we have this new year, the main goal is try to sell you outfits. Here's a link for the outfits. The outfit is unique to China. It's designed for Chinese New Year. There are 2 types of outfits. The first one, oh, I didn't ask about the player numbers. Fuck. It's designed for Chinese New Year celebration. There are 2 types of outfits. The first one is the bluish one you see in the video. This is just a normal outfit. The red one is a legendary outfit, which grants you 2% stat like other legendary outfits. So they try to obtain the outfit, you need to play this stupid Monopoly game they designed. The rules are very complicated. All you need to know is you need to put in 3 times the amount of money to obtain this outfit. But after you exchange for all the outfits you want, the leftovers will be exchanged into more mats. Even if you don't want to get the outfit, you can still play this event and use the mats to exchange for honing mats. The money spent versus mat gain efficiency is around 130% from the in-game market. Because they are pumping out mats in events like this and F4 shops, the mat price in the in-game market is relatively low and steady. The F4 shops will adjust. Yeah, this is what they need to do, right? Here is the in-game gold exchange. We saw this, 36,000, 39,000. Yeah, it's like double. So their exchange is double, right? Is double. Ours is fucking 5, whatever. This is crazy though. I'm not sure if the cap is doing anything in the RMT market, but the interest is smart idea. So in CN, you can't sell overpriced stuff through the auction after raid or in the auction market. The only way for you to do RMT gold is through mailing system. 2 months ago, the dev introduced a mailing limit to the in-game. Every character in your roster is given a limit. The higher gear you are, the larger the limits you'll be receiving. For example, my roster is full 1610. When the limit saw, like, you know what's weird is that we get a cap on the auction house. You know what I'm saying? We get a cap on the auction house. These motherfuckers get a cap on how much gold they can send. Like, what is this nonsense? My roster is 1610 when the limit cap got introduced. For each 1610 I had, I was given 700k gold mailing limit. So at the beginning, I was able to mail around 4.2 million gold to anyone. That's just a ridiculous amount, though. You're going, I mean, this is a ridiculous amount regardless, though. You know what I mean? It's still an insane amount. They can't, but you're going to ask if they still mail out gold to player using all the limits. They can, but at a very expensive cost. If you want to mail out gold after you use up your mailing limits, you need to pay an additional 15% tax whenever you try to mail out gold. I wonder if this has effect in them like moving and distributing their gold, right? Like if bots want to move and distribute their gold as well, like what kind of impact would this have in general? There are also ways to increase the mailing limits. So whenever you want to spend gold, you can raise the limits by 0.1 gold per bound gold spend. Yeah, it's a really crazy system, huh? The crazy part is there's 2 occasions. They are trying to sell you the mailing limit through bonus room in the F4 shop. They are expecting RMT farmer to spend money to buy the mailing limit so that they can mail out more gold in exchange for money. They're like taxing them. Lastly, community environment and stuff. Just want to let you guys know a little bit of the player in our region. We are constantly getting the easiest raid and the most powerful character. In China, they'll release a special nerf on raid release for all raids before Voldus. Yes, a special nerf. And everyone on top of the version West is getting. If you're wondering about Voldus, it's because of Hyper Awakening. The interest of T-Skill and Hyper Awakening upon Voldus release, so there is not a special nerf. Our character, we are getting not only the special buff on character from time to time, we are also getting the character buffs that KR are getting very quickly. If you remember, the Thaemine comes out in KR. There are several balance patches for characters that were underperforming in Thaemine. Guess what? We got them the same Thaemine's balance patch we're getting for fighting Rebel Shaza. On top of that, because of the over pumping of mats in the F4 shop and the RMT rate, people are overhone their characters. This is kind of what happened with us in Brel. People are not tested through the raid. The dev also conditioned us to brute force through the raid. You won't see a lot of on eye level prog parties when the raid comes out. If people are progging a normal raid, we simply put, sometimes we can get a 6-man bus through a new normal raid on release. We actually did that when a con came out, and because the raid is so simple, some people just don't do the mech studies at all whatsoever. That is just fucking weird. On 212 in 2 weeks, we'll be fighting Thaemine normal. By then, the eye level we will be level 70. We access the 4th row of the evolution page, possibly 4th row access to the enlightenment page. Yeah, they're probably going to poop on Thaemine. And yes, we're fighting normal Thaemine. Hard mode is coming out 2 weeks after that. This game environment is happening right now in China. Looking forward to the future raid. I don't think we will hit any challenge until Act 2. But when this is a problem too, though. This is literally what we just experienced. Obviously, not this event. But when raids are too easy in the game, it also sucks fat donkey balls. But, I mean, maybe they're just trying to make money. I don't know. It's also a double-edged sword. Because of that, you can only imagine the player's skill over here. You are complaining about support not buffing properly in Korea. The recent hot topic for support over in China is that they can't even get noble support in a 4-man raid with T-skill. They don't even buff, let alone buff properly. If you don't have friends and have to go to the party fighter, you're basically giving your chances, and that is not very high chances. Will you clear the raid? Oh, yes, with all the power game. Will you clear the raid without people dying halfway or more than half the team dying at the end? That is a coin toss. Right now, we're getting ready for Thaemine, so the situation has gotten better in PF, but once Hard Thaemine comes out, I can only imagine. So for casual players with little money to spend, probably, CN is a great server for you as long as you have friends. If you are a hardcore player who enjoys challenge contents like I do, you won't be getting that anytime soon in the China server. So it just seems it's a very, very weird server. Very weird server. But, I mean, this guy's not even playing a lot. Oh, I have an ad. Very weird server, but I do think they have a lot of things to offer in terms of, I think that, I mean, that's my takeaway, man, is that they have way more flexibility and they have a much more on hands. I mean, it's probably just a 10-cent diff, no? I mean, it's gotta be a 10-cent diff, no? Wait, this guy's in Brel? Wait, who the fuck are these people? Wait, how is it in China? Wait, what? Why is it in China? Wait, can you do that in the game? Can you make the game into Chinese on the screen? Can you do that? You can? That's NA West. Is this guy just, wait, so this guy's just playing on NA West for what? What is going on over here? What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this motherfucker, man? Who is this motherfucker? China sucks? No, I think that they have a really good on-hands approach with some of the shit though, guys. Like I said, I think our bundle, like if we just did the math, but they need to do more of that. But I feel like we need to get more flexibility, man. But it's probably just a 10-cent diff. I mean, Tencent's a fucking massive company, right? They probably have like so many, well, I don't know who's the company. I don't know who, like how big of the team is, but they probably have like infinite people. Like they have people like looking at the market and shit and warning people, no. But bro, our bundle is not that good. It looks good because the mats are so expensive. Okay, yeah, but like what, painted. I know you're on this fucking copium train that we're getting fucking scammed. But if the mats went down, then you could just release another bundle at the value price. It's good because it's expensive. That is the point of it. Like I understand, like you're just, it's good because it's expensive. If it was free low, then it would be free low and then you could release a bundle. But at the current values, it is expensive. Again, it is not good when your Guardian is worth a penny, bro. That is not good for the game. It's not good for the game. Okay, Diplo, I want you to understand though, exactly what I said earlier. Are you a believer now or not? It can't be like that, guys. It cannot be absolute free low. But in order to get it free low or at least lowered, the supply would have to increase. And the best way to increase it is to pump more mats in the game. Ideally, guys, it would be great if they pump more mats into the game and it didn't come through the cash shop. You know what I'm saying? Like ideally, guys, it would be great if more mats came into the game and it didn't come into the cash shop, right? It just doesn't make any sense. The thing is though, and here's the thing. Here's the thing too, right? You guys need to ask for the fucking box. Because I don't know where the box is. If RU has a box, China has this weird bracelet box. Where the fuck is our box? Where's the box? You need the box. Small, you need the box. What's in the box? I mean, guys, your dignity is what's in the box. We gotta find the box. Maybe next week, yeah. What a crazy region though. What an absolute insane region.